and I spammed dirtbags for 5 minutes in 2 minutes. The planning! And well, as they said, they would be spamming the dirtbags, and they are indeed, disrupting the pathing for the enemy tanks. Welcome to a Palladium 5 vs 5, where we're supposedly going to have a lot of dirtbags, and it's just going to be a good match all around. With, in the purple, we've got Logics as shield bots, no Churi today, with Rogue as the blueprint on the engineer commander. In the blue, we've got a Fumica, with an engineer commander as well, but with a hover platform. With Quill as the blueprint, so for extra expansion. In the green, we've got tanks for Mankas, with Kadechi as the blueprint. And probably switch to something else later, Venom Span. It is a Goda, with spiders, of course, for the Venoms, with a Strike Commander. Wow, the variety! Venom already being a little bit annoying to the ducks there. And down south, Churi, of course, with their shield bots. And an engineer commander going a bandit, so nothing special there. Over on the northern side, well, half is already being a little bit annoying with the high alpha damage and all that. And Kadechi will get cleaned up shortly. There goes. Okay, so in the pink, we've got Lucio Perka with an idle engineer commander and the tank bots factory, like Tank Foundry, with Kadechi as the blueprint, so nothing special there. The first recon commander of the match over here for Cloudy in the pink, and a hover platform for them. Next up in the yellow, it's an engineer commander with a shield bot factory for low taper fade. Rogue as the blueprint. In the orange, Coolcat, of course, going airplanes, because when doesn't Coolcat go airplanes? With an engineer commander as well, but just Swift blueprint, so probably not really going to be used. And, well, classic Coolcat, already with a very good bombing run. Keeping the Phoenix alive as well, very nice. And down in the south, Das Fapital with the Quackening. It is the M-Bot factory for them. And an engineer commander for, of course, Bulkhead Spam. The Bulkhead printer is online. NGO fan king of maxes. Well, you don't really have that many maxes, and Churi is actually expanding better than you are. Over here, Goda already with those spiders being real annoying, but not really able to do all that much damage for now. And there they come. The first couple of bulkheads, or like first bulkhead, already out. So yeah, Churi with the base defenses, that's not really going to work out. I mean, bulkhead is designed to take down defenses, statics. It's an artillery unit. On the northern side, 4 little blitz. Not really designed to face off against a large number of units, but that's what you've got your area bomber for. All of a sudden, yeah, that commander is not looking very safe anymore. 3 more blitz are alive. Commander pretty much perma-stunned. All of the bandits are gone, and there goes the commander. 2 blitz still survive, which means that, well, at least 1 max should go down. With the Felon coming in, the other 2 maxes should be defended well enough. But it's not looking all that good for Team West, at least not up north. Down south, there's Fapital, of course, also at least holding against Churi, who hasn't really got any shield ball up yet, so is kinda in a pretty dangerous position as well. But at least you've got the middle with Goda, Fumica and the others, like, they've got a pretty good foothold there. And the Phoenix, not really doing anything right now. I mean, didn't really find a target. There aren't exactly many daggers or other cheap, low HP units on the field. Probably best to go like down south to take care of Goddess Venoms. But Venom is one of the better units against Phoenix from the Spider Factory. So not that effective either. Das Fapital, are you coming in with a lobster yet? No, you're not. Just going to be bulkhead spamming for now. Buoy spamming for now. A little bit surprised. I mean, scallop is slow. If you could just lob 3 scallops into that commander, it could quite easily go down. Of course, with the Minotaur and the Venoms there, it's a little bit of a different story. But still, with your support from Low Taper Fade, yeah, you should be able to take that commander and position quite easily. Especially if those Phoenix are also going to come in to help you. There they come, once again, away. All the fire from Coolcat. But actually, some of these Phoenix have not in fact dropped their bombs. 2 of them going back with their ammo. A little bit of a waste there. But I mean, it's fine. Commander, still full HP, so yeah, that Minotaur is being wasted. Don't really see the reason they... I am the biggest lob. Ah, that is the reason why they send it in. Because they are the biggest lob. Alright. That does make sense. I mean, not something you would expect from Goda. But oh well. Maybe just hasn't played in a long time or something like that. I don't really know. Anyways, up north where you had quite a lot of reclaim with the commander going down and all that. And well, Logix does have a lot of convicts here. But it's currently not reclaiming. Just preparing for the inevitable Phoenix or Elico bombings. And the actual player who is reclaiming over here is Lucio Perca with the Caretaker there. But still could be pushed away from this position quite easily. Because that shield ball is pretty scary. And of course the moment I move away just to look at the rest of the battlefield, of course they're just going to slightly move forwards. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Claymore bowling in the middle over here. Hover v hover. I mean, you're not facing off against that many daggers, which is of course the unit you would like to use your claymores against. But it's fine. Buoys from Minispam, no good, no, because of course you're facing off against skirms, outranging you, slowing down Minotaurs. Minotaurs aren't able to dodge the incredibly slow shots from Buoy either. So yeah, Minotaur against Buoy is not exactly great. Of course you can still push them back temporarily, but you're going to take a lot of damage in the process. Well, clumped up Bolus, all of a sudden, yeah, Claymores are starting to do quite a lot of work there. And what is Low Taper Fade able to do? Shield Ball, pretty scary, but of course against, well, how much is it? 30,000 HP on those Minotaurs. Yeah, then it's not really going to be enough. I mean, your shield is going to get drained very quickly. And of course, same situation on the northern side as well with Logix. You've got good shield numbers, double Felon, so a lot of DPS as well. But you're facing off against small assaults and a couple of Minotaurs. So yeah, a lot of HP to get through. Hovers, trying the best, not really doing a whole lot there. And I spam dirtbags for 5 minutes in 2 minutes. The planning. Damn, they're planning in 2 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, I've never seen someone plan that well before. Of course, a lot can change in 2 minutes. Like the entire hover army disappearing because Coolcat decides to bomb. And Coolcat also going for a nice little overdrive line. Of course, mainly going to be used to just fund their airplanes. Not exactly cheap. If you have this many Phoenix to rearm them every time. Still, I would like to just see them link up these 2 energy grids. For now, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're not really putting any energy into overdrive. But still, just linking them all together is going to make it more efficient. Because look, this little overdrive section is fully utilized and not the most efficient. Well, technically it is most efficient. It's just not generating as much metal as you could have. Because the others are spending too much energy. Anyways, next low bombing run. There they come. That's a lot of Phoenix. Shield is pretty decent against Phoenix. But goodbye Commander, because a Lob Scallop is strong. I was a little bit surprised that's how I was going back, but they're coming forwards once again. In a couple of seconds that Lobster is up once again. The only issue is that, yeah, with double Outlaw, you do throw them in range of those. So your units will slow down very quickly, unless you manage to snipe those Outlaws immediately. Still, all of the other units are gone. Outlaw itself doesn't really do all that much damage. So that's Vapital's unit, still alive. Great value there. 2-1. And those last couple of units are going back home. Garda is coming in now with those Minotaurs. But Lobster has rearmed, so goodbye. You might just lose the Lobster. And the rest might survive. Ah, and even the Lobster is not going down. Pushing into double Faraday with Stinger, and soon also like double Grizzly support. Not really going to be the easiest. Really can't push forward with those tanks there. And well, as they said, they would be spamming the dirtbags. And they are indeed. Disrupting the pathing for the enemy tanks. Up north, once again, Coolcat with bombing on. I don't feel like this one was all that effective. Yeah, it really wasn't. It does get a little bit of a burn on those units, but not enough to really take anything down. And you don't have a follow-up. Emissaries are not really shooting a whole lot, sitting quite far back. So yeah, the fight over there is not exactly great. Jump out, you're going to have to jump if you want to live on. Because that shield wall is in range. You need to jump. Do you have your jump? I guess you didn't have your jump. Right, so on the western side we do have that singularity up with the Newtons around. I started going up a while ago, but well. Still though, for now, with 96% wind, Team East with the better energy income. And now that is a lot of Minotaurs. Don't even know how much HP, but it's probably like over 100,000 HP. 86,000 with a couple of them already going down. So yeah, it probably was over 100,000 before. Lobster throws the unit back. At least you won't have to face off against the shield bot and the tanks at the same time right now. But you're still going to have to go back. Because yeah, double Faraday is also strong, but not this strong. So Das Vapital definitely, well, likely going to get overrun unless Coolcat all of a sudden has a lot of units to help out. Single Lico, single Phoenix, not going to do it. Felon's also pretty decent entire, as long as they have shield charge. And there comes Low Taper Fade, helping out quite a lot. Will once again disrupt pathing, will at least slow Goddard down a little bit. And of course, being assault units, high HP for the cost at least. Also able to drain shields quite easily. And Goddard actually going back home, not actually pushing that commander. Even though, you know, I feel like that commander is still not in a very safe position. As long as, well, yeah, they do have 2 or 3 Licos up and ready to go right now. So yeah, shield ball, with how it is located right now, is definitely not safe. Up north, they say bomb. Alright, not sure what the bomb is about. Sure, nice thing you have your units cloaked there, Lucy Perka, but yeah. Alright, not exactly going to hold that position. That is a scary shield ball. 12,000 value, not all of it is in shield, but a lot of it is. And well, Coolcat now coming in with, I don't know. I would prefer to see them bomb this. It double Felon is normally able to hit, destroy a single Lico on approach, I believe. but not multiples, and I know you have like 3 of them. Yeah, 3 without ammo right now. 4th one is almost up. And you do of course have those Phoenix. Bombing this is a lot more valuable than bombing singular Minotaurs, I feel. Dirtbags once again just disrupting pathing. I mean, you can see those Minotaurs get stuck, wanting to go back. Makes it even worse because of course they would have to run past each other, and yeah, doesn't really happen with terrain like that. Let's take a look at the terrain. Yeah, that does not look good for the tanks. Like comet crashes normally, there is comet crashes, right? Yeah, comet catcher. Normally very good for the pathing from vehicles, but yeah, not with that many dirtbags. And say goodbye to that shield ball. Nothing is, well, there is, it's not that nothing is left, it isn't, but still, 3 value destroyed, 3,500 lost for Team West there. So yeah, Legos, Coolcat once again doing a lot of damage, but look at where Gada is right now. These Minotaurs, healthy, very healthy still. A lot of the shield was bombed, but there is still 5,000 value left. And I feel like these units can at least just move in to destroy the commander. They take down a little bit of eco. The only thing is Scorpion. But Scorpion, it has a lot of stun, especially with the manual weapon. It doesn't deal all that much damage on its own. And it also doesn't have, well, 50,000 HP or more worth of stun. It is good against the shield ball. So, you've shown the Scorpion. You're stunning. 1 Minotaur got stunned with the manual weapon. That is not nearly enough. Well, once again, Lego's doing a lot of work. You are able to get into the what do you call it? The comet pit? Impact crater. So at least the Scorpion does survive. Had it been out in the open a little bit more, it certainly would have gone down. And Gada is now going back with the tanks. A lot of them apparently, yeah, quite yeah. Oh, they're also at like 65% HP retreat. Alright. Oh, fusion would be a nice target. The second one of those singularities is up. Alright, you'll bomb 1. That's not going to be enough, of course. I mean, Phoenix are strong, but not that strong. And the other Phoenix should really just drop its bomb, because otherwise it's not going to escape the Newton. Drop it now! You're right on top of it. Yeah, even then, 2000 HP is a lot. Don't know actually, if you have all of your bombs from a Phoenix hit, you might just take it down though. Yeah, that's kind of close. That's not really. No, that's only like 800. No, don't think you would take it down even if all of your bombs drop. Anyways, Lego's dropping bombs up north. Once again, seemingly doing a good job. Indeed, they do. But over there, oh, that hurts. All of a sudden, the combined fight is pretty even once again. Phoenix, yeah, now you definitely just need to drop your bomb, even just to try and damage it a little bit. Because, yeah, there it goes. It's dead now. And Ultimatum out for Team East as well. Definitely going for a couple more Striders. Going for a couple of Charon Snitches. Always good. And hey, with all of those Legos helping out, tanks from Lucio Purga are now managing to get through. Pushing forward, and what do the enemy have in defense? Well, that's double Thunderbird, stunning most, but not all of the tanks, or like disarming them. Third Thunderbird, once again, disarming a lot. So indeed, go back for now with the fourth Thunderbird. I mean, Thunderbirds aren't cheap, they're 550 value. Still, of course, only like a quarter of the price from Alico. But there is currently no follow-up, so you haven't really done any damage yet. Couple of nice lances coming out now for Fumika as well. I mean, don't really seem to have all, or like, haven't really done all that much yet, but of course, nice for the attrition. Very long range, direct fire with a good burst as well, so can pierce a couple of smaller units as well. And these couple of hovers not really able to do anything against them for now. What's the ultimatum for Das Capital going to do? For now, not a whole lot, but it might just be able to get to those lands. Might be able to snipe multiple Minotaurs. I mean, it is 2000 HP, which is not a lot for a Strider. Still though, it's not going down in 2 or 3 seconds against a Minotaur. And yeah, it does pretty much just one shot. So you can definitely make value against Minotaurs, even though it is not the ideal thing to fight. I mean, if you're able to snipe 3 lawns, that would be better than a couple of Minotaurs. But for now, just hanging around, spending 24 eco energy. I mean, still quite a lot. I mean, it's about 10% of your total. And oh, cloaked Charon snitches don't really seem to have done. Well, they did do a little bit of damage actually, more than I thought. Oh, Lucy Perkins Commander going down up north against those double Cyclops. And more air is incoming. At the same time though, Coolcat has switched into the sneakies. So he's also going to snipe, well, a singularity, a commander, another singularity, you name it. Because this is all defended against air. There are no defenses except for the commander itself. Big ups from Low Taper Fate. Yeah, no defenses against land units. And of course, if they use them well, they can take down pretty much all of the singularities. Start by damaging the singularity with all or most of them, send most of them away, and then finish it off with the last 1 or 2. In the middle, Team East also making some good progress. Judy having to send all of their units up there as well. And oh, watch it, because this one doesn't even explode. Not a whole lot of investment into it yet. Sneaking around just to make sure that there is a path 3. Because of course, scouting one scythe isn't that important. But if you immediately scout 10, you know they're on a warpath, and you know you have to deal with it quickly. 1 can just be a scout, but 10 is definitely an army. Or 9 in this case, because, yeah, sure, it's 9. What's your anti-land looking like? Well, I would say nothing. Newton on repel, so pushed into the singularity even. That's 1 already gone. That is soon 2 gone. I would. Oh, but it doesn't explode. Oh, still, they are once again hidden and can run forwards. Faraday, of course, one of the classic singularity defense towers, is going up, but it's going up with just a welder, not that quickly. But this time around, they do have the Newton on attract, so already looking a lot better. Faraday is up, but it's not enough. That's the second singularity also gone. All of a sudden, that's not a whole lot of energy anymore. 260 only. The enemy, even with decent wind but not great wind, at like 400 to 500. And Gotta knows what's up. What do you mean, Gotta knows what's up? Just because they have fleas there? Huh? But yeah, already Logic's wanting to resign. They still have a lot of value. Do you mean resing? Because I do see Athena's coming up, so I assume you want to resurrect those singularities. But yeah, I don't think it's valid to say, okay, we want to resign now. You still have a lot of value. If we look at the total value right now, you have dropped quite a lot, sure. But it's not over. And in terms of army, you're only behind a little bit. By like 10% or so. Still though, yeah, Chudi being pressured a lot, soon going to lose their base. There's no real way they can hold their base. At least I don't think so. You don't have a lot of DPS. This is like stun, anti-air, and like shield, sure, but like not a whole lot. And once the factory goes down, of course, there are no reinforcements from Chudi themselves coming in. So yeah, that's Chudi out of the game. That's going to lose you more energy, more metal. But still, look at what they're doing up north. Big ol' shield ball, couple of more tanks from God. Ultimatum to deal with the Cyclops. So Lucia Perka, at the same time as Chudi, also pretty much losing the whole entire base. I don't really like the fact that Logix is taking their unit back. I mean, maybe it is to just not be pressured by the Leakers all that much, but didn't really work out for you. Leakers still doing a lot of damage. Snitch, not really sure how much damage those exactly did. But suddenly, yeah, the push up north pretty much stopped. Couple of Thunderbirds coming in. Will of course be nice to just disarm. Well, in this case seems like they're going to disarm the planes. But that's temporary. How much time is it going to give you? Because okay, how much do you stun over here? Or like disarm? Yeah, a decent amount. Caretakers still up, so there is the singularity. This singularity though, if this blows up, that is going to take so much value with it. Just in terms of leaker numbers, already 10,000 value. Of course going to take factories, caretakers, possibly a commander. All down as well. And Mankars on the other side. Well, still trying to resurrect 40 energy per second. But yeah, you're already starting to struggle with energy. Only like 130 left with the fusion as well going down there. Logic has already resigned. And it's GG. Game is called. Army and total value was looking good for Team West, but with those singularities going down, all of a sudden everything fell off a cliff. And of course that 700 access at the start of the game also just already spelled doom for them, right? Of course it did.